Hi, I'm Marissa Van Alst, and welcome to this weekend's preview against Lake Superior State. We have women's basketball head coach Kendra Faustin. Kendra, thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having me, Marissa.
So going into this weekend, how do you feel about your confidence in the team for the rest of the season?
Yeah, well, we have 10 games left. I think that I'm really pleased with the development of our group and the growth of our group. I think over the last 2 weeks in particular, we've been through some adversity with some injuries, and while that's hard to navigate through, I think in the long run it has really helped our growth. We're getting healthy, and as those players come back, there's some other players who've really stepped their game up. I think Emily Codd has been playing really well. Riley Blair has really stepped up. Kelsey Wyman wasn't really in the rotation and obviously is contributing in a big way. And so, that's a lot of growth in 2 weeks, and I'm really looking forward to see how we continue that.
And how do you feel about playing your alma mater this weekend?
My alma mater. Well, there's a lot of things you can change. You can change your hair color, you can change your friends, but you can't change where you went to school. So it's a special place, and I hope and I know that our players will feel the same way about Ferris and being a Bulldog. It's a special place. It's where I met my husband, and where I grew a lot, where I call my coach every day and thank her for putting up with me and teaching me, and but it's a GLIAC game, and we'll treat it like that.
And also, going into this weekend, it is a big GLIAC game, and it's going to kind of determine some of the standings for the rest of the season. How do you feel about how the team's going to kind of come through this weekend and how that's going to help them?
Yeah, well, I think, we're approaching every game the same way. It doesn't, records don't matter, nothing matters. It's being in the moment, being present, and being our best, every day. And we'll approach every game that way. We have lots of they're all big games. The 10 left that we have are all big games. And then after that, they get even bigger. And to make sure that we're staying present in the moment, and it's about us and it's about what we do, and that's where our focus is.
What challenges do you think Lake State kind of presents for you guys compared to last year and also from their season this year?
Yeah, for sure. I think they're talented and well coached, and they shoot a lot of threes, and they can really spread the floor, and so that for us will be a challenge, is cleaning up those rebounds. And for us, it's about getting back to what we do and our pace, pressure, and that will be our biggest challenge.
How do you feel that the seniors are doing in some of their leadership positions and some of the new freshmen that have kind of made their way onto the court?
Yeah, well, let's start with the seniors. I know I'm a little bit biased, but we have the best seniors. It's really unbelievable what they do for our team. Abby Nakfor is one of the best leaders that I've ever coached. She is completely selfless. She works hard. She leads by example. She adapts her leadership style to whatever that individual or our team needs. I can't say enough about her leadership. She makes us who we are. And Lexi Bush has really, really stepped up on the court as a senior. And, we asked her to go from playing the 2 guard to playing the 1. She did that obviously this weekend really well. And when we need a bucket, she gets us one. Whatever we need, she'll do. And she's really just stepping up on the court. You can tell she's played for 4 years, and she knows, she and I are on the same page, and that makes a huge difference. She knows what we want and what we're doing. And I think a great illustration for Lexi Bush is that she went 10 for 10 from the free throw line down the stretch. And that is way more mental than it is physical, and she got it done. Some of our freshmen, I think Jalen Honey Brumfield, it gets a little confusing because she's Honey to us. So Honey is really, really talented and just continuing to get better every day. She really is open to being coached. She is so much fun to coach. She has a giant personality. And she wants to be coached, she wants to be pushed. She gets better every day. She's just getting used to playing at this pace and intensity, and she's more than capable of having a great, excellent last 10 games.